Alright, what's up? Today we're going to play something really interesting here. It's a ROM hack for Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. It's called Pokemon XG Next Generation, and it seems to be very fully featured. It adds the Fairy type, it adds extra moves, it adds extra Shadow moves, extra Shadow Pokemon, all kinds of neat stuff. Changes up the trainers, of course, and I'm really excited to play this because I've never played and never seen a ROM hack for the GameCube games before. I believe I tried to do a Pokemon Coliseum randomizer once, but that didn't really go very well because random isn't exactly balanced. I think it gave me like one of my starters was a Metagross or something, and so it was nearly impossible to catch the thing. I just kind of like gave up. But here we go. We're gonna play Pokemon XG Next Generation. Start a new story. And we'll go with Dio. And let's try it out. I love the GameCube Pokemon games. They're kind of an unsung jewel of the GameCube because they're so unique with everything being doubles, the darker storyline, even if it's not that dark, especially in XD compared to Coliseum, but for Pokemon, it's definitely on the more experimental angle. And like they haven't really taken risks like this until I'd say Sun and Moon, because Sun and Moon had the trials instead of gyms. Of course, this isn't Game Freak, this is Genius Sonority, which would explain the drastic differences in design philosophy. But it's really neat seeing this. It's close you're going to get to an official ROM hack, and now this is, of course, a ROM hack of XD. So we got Shadow Lugia, just gonna take that ship. Alright. Oh, so I love the music in this game. Like right here. And this Pokemon game opens up. Look at this. Level 100 Metagross versus level 100 Gardevoir, and you're like, wow, what could this be? So I got Bullet Punch, Power Up Punch, which is a move that did not exist in actual Pokemon XD. Actually, I don't think Bullet Punch existed either in Gen 3. Did any of these exist? I don't think they did. So I'm going to Bullet Punch. I'm going to see if they made Gardevoir Fairy type. Oh, they've decapitalized the names of the attacks in the Pokemon. That's really nice. That is definitely a Fairy type. Alright, let's go. Yeah, fire back with Moonblast. Okay. So this Metagross isn't actually mine, obviously. This is, well, if you haven't played XD, I guess I'll keep going. Alright, so so it's neat that they added all these extra moves. I wonder if they removed stuff to get it to work, or if they just were able to actually add this. It's weird to think that, this might even be further ahead than 3DS hacking. And there's the Gardevoir. And so there you go, you see it's a sim trainer. Your player character here has actually not had his first Pokemon yet, but he's been training and practicing in the battle simulator. So, your battle skills have improved by an amazing amount. It was impressive the way you handled Metagross. Same as if it was your Beldum. So, he should have an Eevee here. So if my starter is a Beldum, that's really interesting. Let's see, Pokemon. Eevee and Beldum. Is that a shiny Beldum? It's just a Beldum, okay. Should have... Oh, it has moves. It doesn't just have Takedown. Okay. Iron Head, Iron Defense, and Zen Headbutt with Hold Back so that I guess I can catch things easier. And then here's the Eevee, so give me a second. I'll put those on the overlay. Okay, properties. Go over here. Grab Eevee. Boop. And go over here. Grab Beldum. Wait, that is a shiny. Properties. Sorry, getting used to this setup here. Oh, it's not a shiny. It's just I don't know what color that is. I'm gonna assume it's not a shiny, because it doesn't have the little star that shinies get. So I guess the ROM hack dev just wanted it to be this kind of rose gold color. Beldum.gif. Put it here. There you go. Okay, so Beldum as a starter normally kind of sucks because all it gets is takedown, but it seems they changed it. Alright, so here's Battle Sims. So I don't know much about this hack. I just looked at it to know that they changed stuff. I don't know how in detail everything is. I certainly don't know which Pokemon are available in this. I didn't even know I started with Beldum. So here we go. Oh man, this is a nostalgia trip going back here. So hello Dio. I'm writing up a summary on the basis of Pokemon battles. Okay, this should be like status information. But I need to check because some ROM hackers put stuff in here. Using calling, rewards for winning, leveling up, types. Oh, okay, this is just, alright. That's fine. I have options now, okay. Come in here. This game scales up really well in Dolphin. Okay. Battle Coach singing high praises about you. I feel like Pine and Lily might not have been their original names. In Pokemon XD and Coliseum, people had some really, really wacky names. I never noticed that this guy has Ludicolo pictures in the background. I've seen Ava. Yeah, that's definitely, her name was Jovi in the original one, so I guess they redid all the names to be less complete nonsense. Okay, lift a PDA. PDA is like your Pokedex and other stuff in this game. I don't remember where my bedroom is in this game though. Let's see. Combination work doesn't quite fit. The Purified Chamber, which a bit strange that they're talking about it, but I guess this is a sequel to Coliseum, so the concept of purification shouldn't be new. Yeah, definitely her name is not Eva. Let's play hide and seek. Okay. Alright, news report. So this is of course the opening cutscene. No reports of Flotsam. Reports that numerous Pokemon were on board. Concern is rising over their welfare. So the fact that I have 2 starting Pokemon makes me think that the first encounter isn't going to be something that's a guaranteed auto-catch. Because before it's like, oh, if you don't catch that, then you only have 1 for all the double battles that are in this game. New Pokemon... Oh, Bonsly, right. This is before Gen 4 came out, but they actually put Bonsly in it to kind of promote Gen 4 when it was a new thing. Okay. Just gonna kind of explore. Talked to him already. Alright, so down here. Switch is okay. So I have to save at a PC in this game. Or can I save from the menu now? Pokemon storage... No. Let's see if the dev hid anything in the personal items. Nope. Okay. So this is a Gen 3 game, so a lot of stuff will be a bit strange compared to Gen 6, but then we have the fairy type grafted in, different moves, like obviously Power Up Punch. There's a healing machine. Oh, I can just save from the menu. So I'll save now. I've heard some issues with crashing, so I'm going to try to be good about saving pretty constantly. And this isn't a Nuzlocke or anything, I'm just playing through the ROM hack. Especially because a Nuzlocke of these two, of Coliseum and XD, are already very hard, because if you follow the rule about only getting 1 Pokemon per area, because it'll take you quite a while to get a new team if you do that. Team to battling. You scared me out of my wits. Haven't seen you for a while. Special machine for... Okay, the snag machine. Seems an awful nice guy for designing a device specifically made to steal Pokemon from people. He puts a safeguard in it, but still. Alright, so I guess my bedroom is this way. Just want to explore this out real quick before I go find Jovi, or Eva. Seriously, the original names in this game are like, Jovi's fine, but so many of these are completely bonkers. Like, Gonzap. Who's you? Whoa, little Plusle over here. Kids history appears around the place. Gosh, I wonder if that's a thing I can interact with. But it's a good way to show that that's an item. There's my PDA. And immediately get an email. If you're reading this email, Bill was playing hide and seek, so they changed his name to Bill. Okay. Alright, got my 3 potions. And okay. Down we go. But yeah, I love Pokemon XD, so I'm really excited to play this ROM hack. I'm excited, you know, for things to pick up once I actually start battling people. No, right, gotta go down. Excited for this to pick up once I can start battling people, of course. You know, Pokemon Let's Plays always start kind of slow. With Ava, I saw Ava with her Mimi earlier. Okay. And, you know, we'll see if we have to, we'll see if we're gonna have to look up any documentation for this, because I don't think we should have to. Like, most of it I should be able to kind of get on its own. I'm just gonna see if I can remember if there's an item around here. It has been years since I played XD. I played Coliseum somewhat recently, but I'll definitely keep exploring every kind of corner of the maps in XD here, or XG. This game does not have analog movement, or it does, but it's very light. Okay, so this should let us go to Jovi. Do I have to talk to someone else? Sorry. I'm all prepared to play this game and I don't remember how to start it. Talk to you. No. Bill was playing hide and seek with Eva. I don't know who Bill is. Have to go talk to everybody, I guess, and see if they're Bill. Because, you know, Bill in Pokemon is obviously from Gen 1, but I don't know if anyone's a Bill in this one. Are you Bill? You're Pine. Yeah, I'll help you with that. But where's Bill? You're not Bill. I'm just trying to see if someone will tell me where or who Bill is, you know? Fine, an admirable lad. Because I know where she is, but because I know where she is, it's throwing me off on this whole early start mission. I might cut some of this out. Your bill. Okay. Okay, Dr. Clark. Oh man, that's... You know, I kind of wish that the ROM hacker hadn't changed the names to something parsable by human language. It was really cool. Or not cool, but like, it's just part of the feel of the game that they have these bizarre, alien, consonant-filled names. But if you want to make the game feel more polished, you'll want to make people not be named, like, Bazinga. Alright, let's head over to Clark's house. So far, the ROM hack feels very polished. Just like the way they've altered the text, the names thing is very above and beyond what a ROM hacker would normally want to do, which I respect them for a lot. Because not many people would even care. So here we are at Clark's Manor, which I guess I'm just going to use the new normal names. And... so he still says Chobin here. Oh, Chobin is the writer, I guess. So Chobin's still Chobin. Alright, so here's our first battle. He's got a Magnemite? Does he only have a Magnemite? Huh. I guess... oh, this is scripted to be a single battle, huh? So, if this is... this is supposedly Gen 6 mechanics, or Gen 7 mechanics, so this shouldn't be resisted. So bite it. Yeah, it's normal effective. Okay. So we're looking on the new type chart. I wonder if Surf is still broken. Also, the fact that I have Hyper Voice is interesting. I wonder if I can get a Sylveon. We'll bite again. Because I'd rather use this than the Beldum. This game's music is very good. Ivy's paralyzed. I guess I have to use the Beldum. Come on, don't be full para. I believe. Yeah, let's go. Should mean Beldum should be able to finish it off quite easily. Or I can get the crit, which I did see. Crits are now the Gen 6 multiplier, which is good. There won't be just random double damage, it's 1.5 damage now. 1.5 times. So we defeated Chobin. Chobin lost. Got 420 Blaze It for winning. Oh no, he's angry. Ergo, the subject is not a burglar. Yes, children can never be burglars. Hey, Eva. What are you doing here? You got lost, didn't you? I didn't get lost. Alright. So I'd imagine they wouldn't have, like, slipped up much on the Dr. Clark stuff, because you could just kind of find and replace this game script if it's anything like PK3DS. Alright, so in we go. Definitely gonna look at all the inventions. This music is really good. It reminds me a little bit of Thousand Year Door. Alright, so there's our Dr. Clark. The VCR. The unhealthy sandals. The insole is studded with lumpy nubs that fail to stimulate every pressure point in a fabulous way. Keep wearing these and Chobin will guarantee painful feet and chronic worsening of your health. Chobin thinks it is superlative. I'm gonna take a look at some of these, because they're just fun. So we check out our unhealthy sandals. Number one is this, the power-draining light bulb. At first glance, it's an ordinary, sort of plain light bulb, but it positively gulps electricity at 10 times the usual rate. Keep using this and the electricity bills will grow shockingly, and it won't be easy to find out why, so it's an incandescent. Chobin thinks it is dazzling. And the super-powered jet vacuum cleaner. Whatever it sucks up, it blows out the rear using powerful jet propulsion that shreds dust into fine particles. The more you vacuum, the more your rooms get covered in an invisible coat of dust from corner to corner. Chobin, of course, thinks this is splendorous. So obviously Dr. Clark is just this fun kind of mad scientist character. What do we got next? The power-saving refrigerator. If the purpose is to conserve power, you won't make a mistake with this refrigerator. It's truly one of a kind. It's an ultra energy saver that usually stays off. It only turns on when the sensor detects someone in front of it. Food goes bad right away, but no one knows why, because the fridge is on when the door is opened. Splendid. Time cut record. I'll start over this one. It works with your video deck. When you're recording a TV, this device ends the recording 5 minutes early. If you recorded a movie, you'll be at the best part when suddenly the screen goes blank. I mean, I'll be honest, in today's day, all that's going to do is cut off a bunch of ads, so count me in on it. Okay, so I'll talk to you. I did come from the lab. Hi, Mitch. Nintendo Mitch for the Nintendo Switch. If you'd be so kind, tell the professor that the machine part he needed is ready. Okay. So here's Clark, and here's Eva. I don't remember many of the names from here, but the fact that I'm going to be tripping over Eva every time. So obviously this game opens a little bit differently to Coliseum, with Coliseum having you blow up a terrorist base with your Espeon and Umbreon riding sidecar and your giant motorcycle, and this one is you pretending to let your little sister lead you home. But the game gets very good. Oh, I can't go back here yet. And we've got mail. Appeared to have traveled far, I need your help. So here's how we get our sweet, sweet snag machine. We'll go home now too. Sorry if I skip through the text pretty quickly. I tend to read very quickly in my head, and I don't want to read everything out loud. Okay, just making sure there's not items around here. So back home on our little moped. It's not as cool as the giant cyber motorcycle from Coliseum. Hello. Here's Lily, our mom. That guy in the background is just giving us a death stare. Professor Pine wanted to see you. Oh, they changed his name to it. Okay, that makes sense. To fit in with all the other Professor Tree. I believe Pine is up here, and then to the right. Yeah. I think I just walked right past him. You're not Professor Pine. He's on the lower floor. Ah, I went the longest possible way. Oh. It's not you. Okay. Maybe it is up there. Wasn't he here? Oh, okay. And that probably flags an event, so if I go down here, he'll be waiting down there for me. There he is. Okay. I thought it would. I knew it was here. I remembered it. I wonder if people speedrun this game. Not the ROM hack, but just in general. So he said that it existed. I mean, it's based on the snag machine from Coliseum. So yeah, I'll help you. So most of the Shadow Pokemon in universe have probably been taken care of since Colosseum, but I guess there's enough of them laying around or lingering around that these scientists invested in creating the new Snag Machine. And there it is. It looks much less cool than the one from Colosseum. Okay, so we got a shadow monitor feature, which we're going to try to use a lot of. Because I don't know what shadow Pokemon are available. It was a lot of Gen 2 in the past, but I'd imagine they'll mix it up. Battle Sim System Room. Got some Pokeballs. Oh. Okay, quick save. Because I don't want to lose that much progress. God, this game's soundtrack is such a banger. And here's Cypher. He seems awfully pleased about it, honestly. I guess the texture's not supposed to have that much detail. Go help. So this guy usually has a Teddy Ursa that you snag, and it's kind of a tutorial battle. Mark? A Ralts. Oh, I didn't heal. But I want that Ralts. Trace adaptability. Oh, it's a Trace Ralts? Oh my god, count me in. Oh, I guess it is scripted. Okay. And here we go. Got him. And of course, these are Shadow Pokemon. We can't nickname them until we purify them. Because they are killing machines. So now every battle from now on should be doubles. And of course, they still get the Professor. I'm sure Professor Pine will be okay. What do you have to go on, lady? Can't believe this is happening. So I'm excited because now we actually get to kind of play the game. And a Ralts is an interesting Pokemon to have. Purified Chamber is completed. We'll save many Shadow Pokemon at the same time, which is fine. We need Professor Pine to continue development here. And of course, your mom isn't exactly... She's just putting on a brave face. Or that face. But no, here we go. Director's not here, but no, we can do it. I actually really do like the character design for Lily here, or whatever her actual name is. Purified Chamber. We got far enough because Professor Pine was here. We got here because we all worked as a team. I'm never gonna get over just how good the music is in this game. Alright, well I'm gonna actually remember to heal, but first I'm gonna check out my new Shadow Ralts. So it is Psychic and Fairy. door to its heart is tightly shut, but it does have access to trace. I don't remember if abilities were blocked by Shadow in the original game. So we got Shadow Pulse. Exudes a shadowy pulse that may cause flinching. Which I believe would be a special... Oh, the other thing is this apparently has the special and physical split enabled. Which is something I'm very excited for because there's too many Pokemon that just don't get to use their moves because of this. Like, you get your Kinglers, your Flareons, that rely a lot on having a high attack stat, but all their stab moves would have been special back in actual Gen 3. So, healed up. Alright. And now we can begin... playing the game. The hideout should be somewhere in the southeast. Oh. Getting ahead of myself too much here. I don't know who to talk to. Do I need to go back to the mansion? I mean, I guess it's the only place I can go, right? Use Jobin. You. Oh. Where do I go? Give me a sec. Like, I think I'm supposed to be able to go to Gateon Port now. Do I need to talk to my mom again? Be sure to report to Lily. Okay. I wonder if no, they did not add new Pokemon to this, so I should not be able to evolve to Gallade. Even though my Ralts is male. There you go. That's what we gotta do. I'll probably try and cut out that stuff where I went back to the mansion and all that. So, yeah. So I did run to the mansion and go all over the place because I forgot I have to go back up and talk to my mom to start this cutscene. It seems to be a lot of the thread of this early game is you have to make sure you talk to people in the right order. But we're good. Father is his assistant. You have to listen to Eva. One thing I liked a lot about Coliseum too was that you had a partner who was able to talk to people for you and kind of emote, kind of like you know, you could slow a silent protagonist, but you have kind of a character that interacts for you, like your partner in Thousand Year Door. And I guess to an extent a little bit Navi or Tattle from the N64 Zeldas. Okay, let me go. Get some memos. So, like, I feel like the name Professor Crane isn't that strange. Oh, and the mother is named Lily. I just looked it up. I guess it felt weird because it was in this world of Berserk. Like, for example, Dr. Clark was Dr. Kamiko. So here's Gateon Port. And immediately runs into Zook. Oh wait, is he? Please. He's Zook. Who is he? His name should be Zook. Zeke. Alright, let's go, Zook. Yeah, this guy seems legit. Mr. Banks? Troy. Level 61. Okay, so we get some level increase in this ROM hack. I like to see that. I mean, he just trained his Pokemon up to level 61. That's where his power comes from. So, the Rich is Mr. Banks, which I guess is a good translation. I say translation because, you know, the original is incomprehensible. Alright, so now we're back in town. We're gonna go in here. So he likes the weed. The weed Pokemon. So we got friends. The start of this game is relatively slow. I just want to get into the battles. I'm really excited to see what they've done with all the different trainers. I kind of like the exaggerated style of the models in this more than the ones that they put in Gen 6 and 7. Like, Zeke's exaggerated physique is really good. This is the parts shop, I believe. Shopkeeper is out, having to go see Dr. Clark. Oh. Repairing the rotating bridges. Sailed all the world seas. So this is the guy who we can get Eevee's evolution items from. So I wonder if I can get Sylveon. I cannot. In this version, use the Moonstone to evolve Eevee, no need for shards. Same with Espeon. Oh, Filter, Magic Bounce. I will take Espeon. So I gotta go find Pear, which they didn't change his name. Purr. What if I don't know? Oh, the Pokemon Center. Alright. And there's a Pokemart. Go in the center. I don't think I need anything from here, actually. So right up here to the shop. Oh, I forgot to add Ralts to my overlay. And there you go. He's all excited about being the owner of a Pokemart. Let's see what you have to sell. Mostly the stuff I don't need. So of course you can't buy Pokeballs anywhere except the outskirts stand. Unless they changed in the ROM hack. Here's the Krabby Club. Welcome to the Salty Spittoon, how tough are you? Oh, so it is that. Let's go. Bob. Some doubles? Yeah, that's what we're looking for. So I might look up when would be a good idea to evolve my Eevee, because I don't know what movesets, or what moves it gets and when. But the Buildum is shiny. Okay, it's just like that because of some shading. Give me 1 second here. There we go. We'll go with Hyper Voice, which hits both. Beldum. I guess Beldum is going to Zen Headbutt Krabby. I love these old Pokemon Stadium models. They just have so much personality to them, especially compared to the new ones. So here's Hyper Voice. Jeez! Oh, with adaptability. Damn. They don't mess around with the power level in this ROM hack. One turn this guy. Might be worth just leaving it as an Eevee for the adaptability Hyper Voice. Alright, and we're back in. Sorry, I had to redo my audio setup. I realized I had forgotten to be wearing headphones for this, which probably gave some bad echo for that first part. Just gonna walk right on stage. Is that implying what I think it's implying? So I believe their names were Razzle and Dazzle in the original, but it was like R-A-Z-L-D-A-Z-L. So Mr. Banks must seem like a great guy, right? Buying people food, all that good stuff. So they have this all placed this way, so you can't actually talk to Mr. Banks himself. Yeah, his name was like Mr. Verich or something like that, which is kind of nice that they translated it to something that isn't so obvious. This little prism D20 effect on that's pretty neat. Alright. So I believe I have to go over by the rotating bridges to find Purr. This guy right here. Oh, he's Purr, okay. Need a machine part. Where's Grandpa? He's gone off to Dr. Clark's. Okay. So all we gotta do is go back over to Dr. Clark's. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the items here from the bridges. Because there's a few items back here that might be very useful. Like 3 Pokeballs. There's an item here. Get a potion. So since our Ralts is a shadow Pokemon, we can't actually level it up until we've purified it. Get this item. Paralyze heal. I still left that as Parla's heal instead of fixing the name on that, I see. Probably a limitation. So we're definitely doing it for exercise and not the free items that are probably laying on the ground. This one. Just clearing all this stuff out. Sensation of falling grows on you. You know, I can feel it. So thankfully there is an elevator, so now that I'm here at the top, I should be able to get down quite easily. Oh, here we go. That's what's up here. It's Karen here. Man, I hope it's her third Pokemon is the Shadow. Oh wow, Ralts is already almost done. Ah, it's one of these. Poochyena? Yeah, it's the Poochyena in stock XD as well. Nice Intimidate. Get an Inner Focus. Alright, so we will... I don't want to fire off a Hyper Voice because I don't know if I'll actually... Alright, so we'll call you back. Send in Beldum. And then Ralts now has a bunch of moves. We'll just use Side Beam on the Zubat. Shadow Fang. Oh my god. That is a lot of damage. And the attack fell. I was hoping I could use Hold Back. That doesn't look like a Side Beam at all. Got Rage Mode happening. Rage Mode instead of Hyper Mode, huh? Or Reverse Mode, I think it was on this one. We'll hold back. Use your turn to throw the Pokeball. Oh right, it's not going to do it in that resolution, so I'll just use Call this turn. Wow! So the Poochyena is not as much of a pushover as I thought it would be. Let's go Eevee. I'm still worried about firing off an actually strong move at it though. I'll probably headbutt it. And I'll just try to dry Pokeball, let's go. There it is. Alright, I can do a few more of those. Big damage! Jeez! You know what? I'll Will-O-Wisp it. Probably should end this from the start. But that should make it easier to catch, in addition to letting me survive more attacks from it. Not gonna keep attacking it because I don't want it to die to burn damage. Because I don't think this has Gen 7's reduced burn damage. I think it's just Gen 6's mechanics. Wherever applicable. Alright, we got it. Nice. There we go. Pokemon, something like usual ones. It was so tough I was conned. Well, it wrecked my Pokemon. Ralts can now be purified, which is good to know. Let's take a look at what we got. Got an Intimidate, which is a great ability for doubles. And then Shadow Fang, an aggressive bite which can lower the target's attack stat, which seemed to lower it, like, a lot. Like, very, very frequently, not just, like, 10%. That's what Dragonite is at the end of the game. Spoilers, might be. Alright, well that seems like as good enough of time as I need to end the episode. We'll resume on the next episode when I climb down this lighthouse.